This is a rare occasion.
It is a very rare occasion when we are ready to stream immediately.
RTSI. Here we go.
Here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to You Don't Even Like Sports. Cards.
Adam, I've got some huge news for you.
What's that?
It's actually that you don't even like sports.
What the?
Cards.
What? Oh, come on. You know that's not true.
Sure.
God, I hate this so much. I quit. I'm
I
out
also
of here.
Quit.
Oh,
Hey, we should get the band back together.
yeah, we should do it. Let's do it.
Adam, it's Saturday afternoon.
It sure is. It
Or
sure
evening,
is.
if you want to get East Coast about it.
Right.
We've got some fun stuff to take care of right now.
We sure do. We have cards to open, but also for the first time, we are revealing some PSA grades.
Some PSAs, as we like to say. We have some PSA reveals. Adam got his shipment. 40 cards?
40 cards that I got graded, and it went fine.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The dirty little secret about submitting cards to PSA, they tell you your grades before they give you the cards back. So I know what the grades are going to be. I just haven't pulled the cards out and looked at them.
You don't know what the grades
and you don't know. You don't even know
sports cards.
So we're going to do half of those up top.
Yeah, we'll do half in the front. Then we have some fun stuff to break, by the way. Really fun stuff. First and foremost, something that I picked up, and I would like to. My mic appears to be off. That's very exciting.
Shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know what, Adam? Fix it up while I'm gonna.
All right.
Into your mic while you're figuring that
out. Yeah, I guess that's the easiest.
It's all right.
So I lied. We were not ready.
We weren't ready. We thought we were ready. We thought we were. Oh, I feel like a seat of power right now. So we have a couple of things to pick up that we have accumulated, picked up, etc. that we want to sort of open up here. First and foremost, we did pick up a couple blaster boxes of WWE Panini. These are including 3 blaster exclusive ice prisms. You might have. It's back up now. I don't know what's going on there, but Adam just plugged in a mic. So hold on one second. Is this mic on now, guys? How about you guys in the middle of the comments? You guys want to tell me if this is up? You guys are just not saying anything. Neil, where were you? Where have you been this whole time? Does my mic work? Hello, is this thing on?
Well,
hello?
Yeah,
is this thing? Okay.
Whoops.
Thank you, Steven. So we got these WWE blasters. But because we're in a new, we obviously, Adam and I have a preference for baseball cards. It's mostly what we broke open as kids and everything. But we have 2 new seasons that are starting with basketball and hockey. So why not open a box of 9091 Skybox?
Which, thank you to the listener. His name's Ben. I should just ask if he wants me to say his last name on these. But
yeah, I never know what people. It says it's working but quiet. I'll be louder. How about that? And then we also have some Pro Set hockey. I believe this is from 90.
I believe so. Yes.
If this is the thing.
Yeah, that's the. I feel like I wasn't able to find the year.
Yeah,
it is not prominently displayed.
I think it's actually going to be 91, 92. If I see, on the back here, and then we do have baseball, and we're going to let you, the viewer, decide what we're going to be doing here. We have either 1993 Donruss triple play. This was an attempt by Donruss to do something. We don't know what. Did not last long. And I just poked myself with that quiet mic. 95 Fleer update. And you guys can decide. Are we going to do triple play or are we going to do Fleer update? That's up to you.
You decide.
You.
Someone
decide.
tell us. But in the meantime, should we start with half of the PSA
Let's break them out,
cards? And now here's a very exciting thing. I have been quietly amassing a huge eBay inventory of cards since we've gotten into this. And a lot of the stuff you're going to see is already listed on eBay, because here's the other thing. PSA sends you really nice images of the graded cards that are meant to be used for when you sell them. So a lot of this stuff is already available on eBay. It's scrolling across the screen. You don't show .link/cards. That's where you can find our eBay store, which is called Unpops Music and Collectibles. That's very rude. And at checkout, enter code YouDon'tSports to save 10% off your order. That's a thing I always say jokingly, and now I get to say it for real.
Yeah. Yeah, might as well. You can get $50 off my big card that's on there too.
Yeah, Jeff has an Adley Rutschman card that's on there. That's
purple speculato. No big deal.
A little spendy. But yeah, so a lot of the stuff you're going to see here today, right now, is available for sale. Some of it is already sold.
For saleable.
I'm just showing other people's shit on camera at this point.
Yeah.
But I pre-opened these.
Yeah. Which we should have done to the boxes, if I'm being honest.
Because when PSA ships these cards, they do not fuck around in terms of keeping them protected. Still hard to get out. How should we do this? You want to just take 10 and I'll take 10?
Sure. You want to do the 10? What you want to do these 10 or you want me to do the final 10? Or 10 now. Yeah, just give me 10.
Yeah, we have 40.
Yeah.
So
I forgot it was 40.
All right.
About if I point the mic at my face better, is that less quiet? I don't know. Nobody knows.
Yeah, Jeff's mic should be fine.
Should be.
Here, you take those.
All right.
I don't know if we're doing these in order, but PSA sends them.
You want me to start? You want me to start?
Yes.
Sure. Adam, you like Illinois.
I sure do.
How would you like a 2023 Bowman Oscar Colas Paper Products pink numbered of 175 PSA 9?
Paper Prospects.
Paper Prospects.
Now, this is one of the cards that is not listed right now. Oh, I forgot to do this thing too. God damn it.
Wow.
We got here early. No, damn it.
Wow, you really blew it out.
Yeah, yeah.
There it is.
There we go. Oh,
there we are.
Nightmare experience.
We're figuring
so far.
it out.
Oscar Colas. This card is not listed yet because Oscar Colas needs a little more time to marinate. So either someday this will be worth more than it is now, or it will forever be worth about $20, maybe. But Oscar Colas, I went into the MLB season with a lot of hope for him. He was the White Sox, I think, top prospect, maybe number 2 prospect. And you can Google it. They handled him so poorly. Yeah. He got sent back to the minors a bunch of times throughout the season. Like anytime he started slumping, they just shipped him back to AAA. And that is where he ended the season. So
I'm gonna sit on that one for a minute.
Yeah, that one's gonna marinate for a while.
What do you got?
But one that will not marinate for a while. One of these already sold. Ellie Dela Cruz, PSA 10 Bowman Paper Prospects.
There you go. Look at that. There's your grade right there. Gem in 10. All right.
I tell you what, when I sent those off, I was like, this is going to be a gold mine. And then he slumped a little bit at the end of the season. So I should, in theory, not sell those right now, but I want to.
It's fine.
Yeah, I want to.
So meanwhile,
get it cheap while you can.
I'm up here with a 2023 Bowman Chrome. What's MB stand for?
Mega Box Refractor.
Mega Box Refractor. James Woods at a Gem Mint 10. James Wood, of course, famous actor from movies like Cat's Eye, Digstown,
Hercules. I think just those two, Cat's Eye and Digstown, right?
Yeah.
I don't think James Woods has been in anything else.
No.
Yeah, this is James Wood, probably less of a right winger, but we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Did I ever tell you?
He's got Nationals on his shirt, so it could be anything.
James Wood is one of the Nationals' top prospects. That's another one that I don't have listed right now because that is going to be more of a thing beginning of next season. Did I ever tell you I saw James Woods outside of Dantana's, the Italian restaurant? And Jeff, he smelled amazing.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, celebrities can oftentimes smell good.
Yeah.
What you got there?
So here's the thing. I got another Ellie De La Cruz paper prospect. I sent off 4 of these and they all came back as PSA 10s. So you'll see them.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here on a Donruss Jordan Lawler PSA 8, which means that's never going to sell.
It might.
It's a variation.
It's a image variation. He actually bats the other way, but this is called an image variation swap, where
negative swap.
Put it backwards. And population 1, there's only one of those graded, probably because who the fuck's sending Jordan Lawler
or at
cards
least pop
off?
1 at an 8.
Well, there's none higher.
Oh, Jesus.
So
all right.
This is as good as it gets.
Yeah, no one's sending Donruss Lawlers in. For those of you that don't know, Donruss is a subsidiary of Panini, and Google it.
Yeah, they're going to be out of business soon, I think.
Some would say.
Yeah.
Some would say it seems like their house of cards is starting to fall.
God damn it. Why? How do you do it?
Boom.
Yeah. Panini is embroiled in 2 huge lawsuits, both of which are probably going to bankrupt them by like 2025.
Yeah, they guess who's trying to get out of their license with Panini, by the way.
Oh, is it
the
WWE?
Yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck them. All right.
You got one. Who's that, Adam?
Here we go.
You got to.
I'm just gonna
kind of drop them.
Do a few of these. Yeah. We have 2 more PSA 10 Ellie De La Cruz cards.
Chrome Prospects and Chrome Prospects.
Both Chrome. Those are available for your purchasing pleasure. I haven't listed this one yet. It came back as a 9. Very disappointing. Fuck you, Ellie De La Cruz.
It's ruining it.
How dare you?
Send that card back to the minors.
We should move some of these.
I'm gonna drop 3 down to catch up with you. All right.
Okay, good.
First off, we got a nice little 9 Oscar Colas 2022 Bowman Chrome Mega Box Refractor.
His cards just keep coming back as 9s. Like he never stops disappointing me.
Yeah, that's it. We got a Jace Young.
That is Josh Young's brother. Josh Young is a standout rookie for the Texas Rangers. And I bought up a few Jace Young cards because I read an article called Predicting the 2026 All-Star Game Lineup. And this guy writes this article every year, and he had Jace Young in the 2026 All-Star Game lineup. So I was like, hey, get in on the ground floor. And then it comes back as a 9.
Ground floor. Well, speaking of coming back. Oh, you're up, right?
Oh, sure. Oh, this isn't the one. This is another James Wood. It is they just call it green pattern, but I think it has an actual
green
name.
Marble or something like that. Yeah.
But that is another James Wood Bowman PSA 9. But if he takes off the way it seems like he's going to, it'll be fine.
How about an Oscar Colas, a blue wave refractor from Donruss at a what? 9. Oscar, cut it out.
Yeah, and that's such a nice card.
It is gorgeous. Yeah, looks really great in like the real world. Sorry, you can see the camera. And
yeah, the holders kind of make it hard to show off all the fancy.
I think you'd have to angle it in order to make it work.
But speaking of beautiful cards, this one I almost kept, but I ended up listing it as an auction. That is a Madison Keys 2021 Topps Chrome Sapphire tennis card.
That number 2 of 25.
2 of 25, baby. PSA 10. Gem Mint 10.
Gem Mint 10. All right. let's burn through these because we got how many you got?
Oh,
4?
well, this one is funny.
This is great.
I don't know what happened.
James,
PSA
what
4?
H are you doing right
4?
now?
Did I piss on that card before I sent it?
I'm trying to see if there's something going on this card.
I have not.
There's like
there's
like a scum fingerprint right under rated prospect.
Oh, I think that's on the holder, though.
It's not because I'm trying to wipe it and it's not going away.
Weird. Maybe
So,
that's it.
Is that? I don't know if you guys can see. Either way, this card is just a big old sack of shit.
Got nacho cheese on it or some shit. And I'm like, why is this a 4?
Big bite taken out of it. This card might as well just go to the trash.
Yeah, that is going to be my practice for if I ever have to like open one of these and get the card back out. Hey, you know what? Speaking of cutting ahead, there's more Oscar Colas PSA 9s for you.
The grader must just hate Oscar Colas.
I think so. Or maybe he's got a bunch of Oscar Colas cards.
He's got the 10s, yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
Well, Adam, how about this? How would you like some 2022 Ellie De La Cruz paper prospects gem mint 10s? How about that?
One of those sold this morning.
Sold one of them. How much?
45. They're listed $45. Buy it now.
Which means you could get one for 40 if you use the code.
You sure could. This I'm not excited about in terms of the grade. This came back as a 6, but
Woof.
that is a Jackson Holiday Bowman Chrome first Bowman. You'll see more of those.
Yeah.
Later on.
And finally, out of this stack, this might be.
Love it, love it, love it.
Who is this talented young lady right here? Why, it's Caitlin Clark and a pink refractor at a gem mint 10.
PSA 10, baby. That is.
Look at that.
That's one that I thought about keeping, but I did not. It's available. I just came back from a trip to the Midwest and I ate at a Hy-Vee, which everyone in the Midwest knows what Hy-Vee is. It's a grocery store. And they had, I do not know for the life of me why I didn't take a picture with this, but they had a cardboard cutout of Caitlin Clark spinning a container of Hy-Vee Chinese food on her finger. And the box said Hai Chi because that's what that chain calls their Chinese
Feels
food.
like
Which
she could have gotten a better endorsement opportunity.
I mean, Hy-Vee's pretty big. It's where Kurt Warner worked when he got drafted very famously.
Adam, what do you say we break some cards?
Yeah, we're doing some WWE.
Some 2023 WWE trading cards with
So
the
exciting.
understanding that Adam and I don't know
Who these people are.
I know a little bit, but first off, my first pack was like crunched down pretty hard. So let's see. I'll crack this one first. Let me adjust this over, and here we go.
I said go first.
You are Rudy Huxtable. We have the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Look at that. We have
that's pretty.
Carmella Diamond Refractor. She might be good. Oh, hell yeah. Legends of the Hall, Bret the Hitman Hart. Yeah, I screw with this one.
I like that card.
And Bubba Ray Dudley. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, the Bubba Ray Dudley.
Wow. That's
I
impressive.
know you're doing a bit right now, but
yeah, I don't
the
know.
Dudleys were huge when I was watching wrestling.
All right. You got your Baron Corbin. Probably going to win MLB Rookie of the Year this year. That's him, right?
Baron Corbin Carroll. Should I drop this a little bit?
Yeah, I think put it down a little bit. Yeah, it sucks that these are chrome cards so you can like see the camera, but I think you'll be fine. You got your Tomard Ciampa.
Who is this?
Maxine Dupree. Is that numbered or anything? No. But Maxine Dupree, green refractor. And you got your L.A. Knight.
Nice.
No relation. Relation?
What? That's not a word.
No relation
I
to
am
Suge Knight.
I am very much hoping to get Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah, you have talked about her quite a bit.
and will continue to do so. Even as a non-wrestling fan, I care very much. We have Carl Anderson. That's a fun name for a wrestler, right? Carl.
Yeah, I like when wrestlers have boring ass names.
Brooks Jensen. We got a green Grayson Waller. That's false advertising in the name. And then is he the Legend Killer, Randy Orton? Cowboy Bob Orton's son.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See, I know a little bit about this. Like, I am a moron, but not this kind of moron.
All right. Emma. It's just her name. It's just Emma. You got your Seth freaking Rollins.
I have worked out with him.
He is a very progressive.
He's a good
guy.
dude. He's like a
Yeah,
nice guy.
I like him a whole lot. You got your Roxanne Perez looking.
Is this like a top tier?
Looking ready for date night.
This number 8 top tier. This is NXT, I believe. That's their developmental thing.
And a Bubba Ray Dudley for me.
One Bubba Ray Dudley per box. All
Jeff,
right.
what do you got?
I got Alba Fire with a baseball bat.
That's a neat card.
Oh my God, look at that. I got the Seth freaking Rollins Prism as well.
Very nice.
Very nice. I have a Brock gosh darn Lesnar, this terrifying monster of a man. And Lacey Evans.
Boy, Brock Lesnar was a big deal in South Dakota. I think he's from there.
So. Yeah.
He's from there.
He looks like he's from there. He looks like he's shaped like a bison.
Yeah. Edge.
Oh, nice. He just left.
From U2.
Yeah.
Guitar player in
Doing
U2.
Numb.
Yeah. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh,
that's
hell
a neat
yeah.
card. I like that. Joe Gacy, no relation to John Wayne. And you got another Randy Orton.
Hell yeah, man. We love us a Randy Orton. All right. So we have Zoe Stark.
Zoe.
Dakota Kai. Giovanni Vinci looks like a prism or a regular refractor, it looks like. And Indy Hartwell. This looks like an NXT person. Yeah. So there we go.
You got your Solo Sikoa.
Oh yeah.
All by himself. You got your Austin Theory. That looks like a diamond refractor. You got your Rip Fowler green parallel. And you got a little bit of Lacey Evans.
Shout out to hot lady wrestlers. We did not have that growing up the way they do now. They're very lucky.
True.
Shout out to Ricochet. Shout out to Andre Trace Refractor or Prism, whatever you want to call it. We have a Sol Ruka green variant. And we have Dominique Mysterio. That's Rey Mysterio's kid.
Dominique?
Yeah, there was a fascinating storyline over who his real parents were.
Oh, really?
Who his real father was. Yeah.
I was going to say parents, like mom
like
too.
Kidnapping thing. Yeah, it was very funny.
Yulisa Leon. You got your Cora Jade.
I'm a fan.
That's a wrestler name right there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Kurt Angle. We all know that name.
The Legends of the Hall, Kurt Angle.
And another Indy Hartwell.
All right. I'm opening up my last one. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, starting out strong with Mankind.
I like that.
We have, I don't know who this is, Von Wagner. I know this one, though. Prismatic Entrances, Charlotte Flair.
Ah.
Hello, Charlotte Flair. Oh, I got a good one now.
What do you got?
You ready for this?
Yes.
How about Mr. T?
Oh, that's a great
How
card.
about this Mr. T boxing? So this would be WrestleMania 2 when he boxed Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
I am all in on this Mr. T card.
Yeah, that's a nice card. All right, my last. You got your Rick Boogs. That's a funny name. You got your oh, that's not bad. Watch your neck, lady. Ronda Rousey. That's a What's a
prism
prism
thing, refractor or
thing?
whatever.
Yeah, that would have been a cool card years ago. You got your Dolph Ziggler,
Oh,
top tier, and Dominic Mysterio.
nice.
Very good.
Dolph Ziggler, I believe, was a graduate of the Groundlings.
You're a graduate of the Groundlings.
Basketball or hockey? What do we want to do first?
Oh yeah, no one ever answered us, did they?
No, nobody. Unless we can't see the chat, it seems like
No, it's right there.
it's right there.
Yeah. So we'll just do whatever we want.
We're gonna do hockey first or basketball first?
Let's do hockey. Why not?
Sure, let's do some hockey. Is this the set with the Stanley Cup hologram in it?
That I don't know.
That thing is worth a fortune.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah. There's like a series of holograms by Pro Set. There's the Lombardi Trophy, and the Stanley Cup that are fiercely condition sensitive. But, they're worth a small fortune.
Yeah, I pulled a while back, not on camera. I showed you though.
Yeah.
A Team USA gold card.
Yeah.
In the
hoops, right?
Yeah, from a 91-92 NBA hoops, and that gold card in a PSA 10 is worth way more than you expect.
How much? What's it go for?
I mean, it varies. Like most recently, one sold for like $250 to $300.
Jeez,
there's also someone that has one listed for $1,500.
Yeah, he ain't getting.
It's like, are you just waiting for everyone who has one to die?
These are thick packs too. Ooh, starting out strong with Al McInnes. Jay McCown, Michael Gould. I'm just gonna find anybody that it was. How about a Theo Fleury? I actually got one of his jerseys. We have an Eric Desjardins. I'm mostly looking for Bruins. Although, look at this: Mario Lemieux holding up the Conn Smythe. Phil Housley, Vincent Damphouse. How about Guy Lafleur?
I have Guy Lafleur's disco album.
Yeah, damn right you do.
On vinyl.
And Darren Turcotte. Adam, go.
All right. You got your Peter Zezel. You got your Tom Fergus. You got your Randy Velshek. How about a Claude Lemieux?
Famous piece of shit, Claude Lemieux.
Jeremy Roenick.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Yeah.
He's Brian Bellows.
I'm Brian Bellows.
Tomas Sandstrom. It's probably Thomas. Mike McPhee, no relation. Stefan
Richer.
Oh, Richer. Glenn Wesley. Scott Stevens. You got a picture of.
I don't like all these happy penguins that we're getting.
Yeah, the penguin.
Oh, Theo Fleury turned into a QAnon guy. That's very funny, Stephen.
Adam Creighton.
Ooh, old school stuff in here.
Huh? Yeah, I don't even know what that is. These are like ancient times hockey cards.
The modern arena built for comfort.
This is Terry Sawchuk. You got is that the Canadians?
The Canadians, yeah. It's the Habs.
Canadians. Mask.
Montreal Canadiens. Oh, right. Here we go. Why don't I just do it like this? Make it easy. Oh, now we have to go up a little bit more. There we go. Troy Murray. Dick Graham. Just kidding. It's dirt. Paul Sear. Finally. Good Hartford Whalers. Dave Capuano. Wayne McBean. Kerry Wilson. Scott Young. Mark Messier. That's someone you should care about. Rob Blake. Marty McSorley. One of the biggest black eyes in sports history.
Biggest black guys?
Black eyes. He
okay.
He used his stick as a weapon and
that's right.
Somebody in the head when he was a Bruin. So that was fun. How about Dave Andreychuk? Andy Moog, all-star goalie of the time. Jeff Hackett. This is back when the Sharks were new and everyone cared. Kevin Stevens, all-star, and Steve Smith, tennis player.
NFL player. You got your Brian Fogarty. No relation. It's spelled different. Alexei Gusarov. You got your Mark Howe. I bet that is relation.
It's Neuendijk.
Joe Neuendijk. You got your Troy Millette. You got your Bob Kadelsky. You got your Scott Stevens. You got your Neil Broughton. You can't go wrong with an Ulf Dahlen. How about a Kerry Kislow? Mark Beachel, looking like he needs some more vowels in that name. You got your Andy Moog, John McClane from Die Hard.
You got a Cam Neely.
Cam Neely. We all know Cam Neely.
You do know Cam Neely.
I don't know Cam
You
Neely.
absolutely know Cam Neely. You ever see Dumb and Dumber?
Oh, I mean,
Kick his ass, Seabass.
sort of.
Seabass is Cam Neely. He's also the VP of the Bruins, I believe, still, if not the president by now.
You're the VP of the Bruins.
It is funny to see like which one of us came from a hockey watching household.
Oh yeah, I watched no
funny,
hockey
yeah.
as a child.
My dad was a big hockey fan. James Patrick and my dad desperately wanted him to care about me. Kevin Dineen, Tim Cheveldale, Bob Probert. Bob Probert. That's a fake name. That is a fake ass name.
Bob Prob.
Tipo Numanen, Derek Smith, Petri Skriko, Jeff Lazaro, Ally Afraidy. He was a great player. Gino Cavallini, Ron Francis, Randy Burge traded to Washington. How about Captain Shovel? Steve Larmer and Benoit Hogue.
All right, you got your Ed Olczyk. Right there we go. You got your Ken Daneyko. You got a Gary Roberts. How about a Mark Jansen's? Not just one, two Mark Jansen's. You got Ron Tugnut. Jeff.
Yeah.
His name's Tugnut.
Yeah, he was a Nordiques goalie.
Rich Sutter. Dino
Ciccarelli.
Ron Wilson.
Ooh, that's
Luke
a good one.
Robitaille. That's a nice one. We probably.
I think it's like 5 years in.
Oh yeah. Well, fuck it. Back in the dumb pile. Idiot. You got your Callie Johansson. You got this old motherfucker.
He was 24 in this photo.
Yeah. Howie Morenz, looking like your mafia friend's lawyer. Alexander Moglini. Thomas Sandstrom.
Oh,
There's a Wayne Gretzky for that ass. And you got your Dave Reed.
What's he got? The Lady Bing? What trophy is that in there? The Lady Bing. Of course he won the Lady Bing. He's the only hockey player that doesn't look like he's trying to stab you. All right. Oh, we starting out strong. If you're a New Jersey Devils fan, with Brendan Shanahan, Sean Burr, Troy Gamble, Bill Burr, Peter Ing, Dave Christian, Mechi Schneider, Gord Murphy, Thomas Steen, Ray Shepard, Pierre Turgeon, Pat LaFontaine, all-star card. That is Mario Lemieux, I believe. Oh, that's Ed Belfour. I'm an idiot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Uwe Krupp and Jyrki Lume.
Jyrki. That's a dumb name.
I'm Jyrki.
You got your Peter Zezel. Ask for him by name. You got another Gary Suter. You got your John Agrodnik. You got your Rob Brown. You got your Pele Eklund. You got your Dmitry Kristich. You got your Guy Carbonneau.
Guy.
Fuck you, Guy. You got your Brian Mullen. You got your Vincent Blendo. You got your Mike Keene. You got this fella, Dave Taylor, holding the King Clancy Memorial Trophy, which I've actually won before. Larry Murphy, Al McInnes.
He's a great player.
Rick Valve and Jaromir Jagr. That's
Jagr. This might be his rookie. I don't 100% know, but that's
one of his rookies before.
And it was Upper Deck. It's
like a stadium club.
Yeah. So here we go with Sergei Makarov. Got him right there. There we go. Rob Crone, Gerald Grant, Pat Elnick, Owen Nolan, Steph LeBeau, Igor Larionov, Craig Simpson, Jim Johnson, Yari Curry. Here we go. That's somebody you care about. Mario Lemieux.
Oh, that's a cool card
getting
too.
Boarded by a Dallas North Star. Or it was still Minnesota then? Yeah. How about Adam Oates? Loved him. Mike Ramsey, Peter Nedved, and Dennis Savard. Bonjour, Monsieur Savard.
Merci, oui.
Monsieur
bonbons. You got your Ron Sutter.
You got your Ron.
I'm getting a Sutter in every pack. You got your Craig Ludwig. You got a Doug Brown. You got a Dave Manson relation. You got your Bobby Holick. You got a Rich Sutter. You got another Dino Ciccarelli. Kelly Rudy. Another Luke Robitaille. Kelly Johansson. Craig Cox. Looking Looking like you're a fucking family lawyer.
He looks like he's going to ask you if you know why you're there today.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's some Chris Hansen face right there, if I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's wearing that jersey to seem relatable. Bob Airy, you got your another Thomas Sandstrom. Neil Wilkinson. What did the entire Sharks go to, like, Sears Portrait Studio?
So the reason why is because these Sharks, I believe this is before they played.
Oh,
so because it's an expansion team,
couldn't catch them at practice. Nothing?
Probably not. I don't know.
And you got your Dave Reed.
Hugh Auergan, you said, is the impious. I'm not 100% sure what the hell you're talking about, but clarify that. Is the unpopped spot. It's disappeared from my list. We changed our name, dude.
Yeah. What the hell?
You don't even like this show now.
Like a long time ago.
Rick Zombo, but welcome, man. Derek King, Daniel Marois, Mike Ricci, Doug Lidster, Kevin Lowe, Cam Neely, base. I'll take it. How about Steve Yzerman, back-to-back all-pro legends? Kevin Hatcher, Brett Hull. This is a hot pack.
Yeah, that is.
This is a hot-ass pack.
I even recognize that
Bobby
name.
Smith, Kevin Stevens. How about Brian Scrudland and Dave Gagne? Yeah, didn't mean to be so dismissive of you, Hugh, in that regard. We did change the name of Unpopular Opinion to You Don't Even Like This Show a couple months ago. So it's probably still there. If it's on your list,
it's in the same feed.
Yeah, it should be in the same feed. You should be fine.
All right. Once again, Brent Sutter.
Well, Steven said,
yeah,
there were like 6 Sutter brothers in the NHL.
Ken Donieko, Gary Roberts, Mark Janssens, Patrick Sandstrom, Dimitri Kristich, Guy Carbonneau, Ron Wilson, Vincent Blendo, Mike Keene, this old motherfucker again.
Violent Grandpa,
Alexander Moglini.
Oh, here we go.
Al McInnes and Bill Barelko. Pick him out.
And you put that guy right up top with another Jaromir Jagr.
Jaromir Jagr.
Better edges on that one, I'm guessing. Shit out of my way.
Don't you talk shit about my edges.
Paul McDermott, Jeff Norton, Danton Cole, Matt Sundin, Gary Nyland, Craig McTarvish, Tim Kerr, John McLean, Greg Adams, Dan Quinn, Paul Reinham, Uwe Krupp, Dave Snuggerud, Luke Robitaille, and Steve Yzerman all-star cards. Man, if I pulled that as a kid, I would have been furious.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I could never just buy one pack. Like it was always too uneventful. Like I would have to buy a bunch.
Yeah, unless I bought that one fat pack of 92 score that got me the Mickey Mantle.
Oh yeah,
that paid off.
Cliff Ronning, Joe Sakic, Murray Craven.
Oh, yeah, Sakic is a good one.
What you craving, Murray? Phil Housley, Teppo Naminen, nom, Essa Tikanen, Bob's Weenie. It's that guy's name. His name is Bob's Weenie.
You had a brother Don that also played for the team.
Don's Weenie. Mark Tenortle, Ron Hextall, Sergio Momesso, Gary Suter.
Brett Hull coming at you.
Brett Hull holding the Hart Memorial Trophy. Todd Kriegler, Patrick Roy, this old bastard.
Roy,
Georges Vezina. You know I don't know hockey names. Come on.
I know. Just try to say them as French as you can. That's really whatever. How about Zarly Zalapsky? You just want it to be last in the phone book. Frederick Olison, Wendell Clark, Terry Karkner, Bob Essenson, Scott Mellenby, Doug Hoda, Michael Pivonka, Steve Smith, Bobby Smith, Brian Leach. I was like, oh, it's an all-star card. Rick Touchett, Brian Trottier, Roenick all-star, and John Cullen all-star.
You know what? In all of our opening vintage cards, we have seen, I think, 0 of. We haven't pulled any glossy cards.
Oh. Remember, we've never opened gloss.
Well, like they used to like randomly be inserted. Also, you could get there would be like glossies.
I don't remember that. I don't remember it the same way.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Randy Carlisle,
not Brandy Carlisle.
Gary Sutter, Wayne Presley, Elvis's bro, Rob Brown, Doug Gilmore from the Gilmore Girls, Randy Wood, Brian Prop with 2 P's, Brian Mullen. Am I right that that's a Sharks logo and he's wearing a Rangers shirt?
Yeah, because he was drafted by New York.
Don Beaupre, Mike Modano. You got your Dave Taylor holding the King Clancy trophy. You got your Larry Murphy, your Paul Coffey, Mark Recchi, Christian Rutu.
You've actually done it the best.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You were right. It was good advice.
Paul Isabert. We got him right there. Todd Gill, Curtis Nashation, Pat Flatley, Michael Flatley's dad, Wayne McBean, Dave Ellett, Bill Ranford, Pietro Savola, Dave Poulin, Fedorov. Nice. We got a Sergei Fedorov there. That goes. How about a Teo Fleury, All-Star card? How about this Jason-looking son of a bitch right here?
Yeah.
Look at that. Is he the first guy to wear a mask? Is that what they?
Must be.
Jacques Blanc, who revolutionized the art of goaltending during his 18-year NHL career. Don't care about the rest. Garth Butcher, Trevor Linden, and Bill Ranford.
All right. You got your Bob Rouse. You got your Steve Etomith. You got your Darren Turcotti. I know I pronounced that wrong. You got your Vyacheslav Fetisov. You got your Bernie Nichols. You got your Kurt Gals. You got your Dave Taylor. He owns a bunch of Wendy's. You got your Tony Granado. You got your Dennis Savard. You got your Todd Elick. Play smart, motherfuckers. Don't drink and drive. Did that guy get a DUI last season?
Yeah, I don't know why they had to do that.
You got your Bob Basson. You got your, Chris Chilios. Know that name.
Yeah, Chelios. Great.
You got your Darren Poopa. You got your Paul Coffey.
Paul Coffey. All right. We got a Sergei Makarov. We got Makarov here. We got Robert Crone, Jared Gallant, Pat Eleniuk, Owen Nolan, Doug Lidster, Kevin Lowe, Craig Simpson. We got another Yzerman right there. That's good stuff. People like that. Kevin Atcher, Mario Lemieux. Bonjour. How about an Adam Oates All-Star card? Loved this guy.
Oh, yeah?
When he played for the Bruins, I knew a girl that dated him.
Wow.
A girl I went to high school's older sister, and she was the hottest woman I've ever seen. Kevin Stevens and Uwe Krupp and Dave Gagne.
All right. All right.
All right. Sacre bleu.
We're getting there.
Maybe you're getting there.
Don't talk to me that way, Jeff.
That's the only way I'm going to talk to you.
You got your Escott Pearson. You got your Mike Richter. You got your Sylvain Cote. You got your Marquet Vernon. You got your Pat Verbeek. You got
Verbeek. That's a great card.
You got your Larry Robinson. You got your Glenn Big Baby Anderson. You got your Stephen Leach. You got John Casey Anthony. You got Rod Brindamo.
There you go.
Oh, anyone ever heard of this guy? Wayne Gretzky, biatch. Love it.
Running around with nicknamed the Great One.
Peter Sidorkowitz. Dork. Arena Designs, my favorite player. Joe Mullen. Stefan Morin.
Moron.
Got a Gretzky. That's nice.
Doug Wilson, Rick Zombie, Derek King, Daniel Marois, Mike Ricci, Craig McTavish. I love how right around this time they were still allowing dudes that they didn't have to wear helmets if they didn't want to. And boy, thinking about that now, you're just like, it is unhinged that people were like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Tim Kerr, how about a Cam Neely base? I'll take that. Greg Adams, Dan Quinn. How about a Brett MF and Hull base? There we go.
Yeah.
How about Bobby Smith? How about Dave Snuggerud?
Snug nuts.
Peter Nedved and an all-star Yzerman, baby.
You got your Ray Ferraro of the Candy Empire. You got your Dean Everson. You got your Peter Stastoy. You got your Steve Larmer. You got your Jimmy Carson, Johnny's son. You got your Grant Fuhrer. I don't like that name. You got your Tony Hurkacz. You got your Tom Curvers. Ooh, another Gretzky. How about it?
How about
And that's a
that?
different. What was this?
That's the base. You had the All-Star.
Was this the All-Star?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
See
yeah.
how it says NHL on his emblem?
Yeah.
What do you think? He's in a commercial for that photo?
Kelly Miller. You got your Bob
Yeah.
McGill. You got your Kevin Hatcher. You got your Ray Bork holding a trophy of some sort.
Put that in my list.
Take it if you want it. You got your Brian Leach. You got your Sean Cronin. Yeah, any of these that you recognize as good cards, feel free to take them. I do not fuck with hockey.
The Brian Leach card is a decent card. It is funny. Steven said that guy was the last player to be helmetless. I remember Ray Bork could have played helmetless if he wanted to, but he did absolutely not want to do that. We got your Paul McDermott's, Jeff Norton of the antivirus fame, Danton Cole, Matt Sundin, Gary Nyland, Scott Mellenby, Doug Hoda, John McLean, Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, Steve Smith, Bobby Smith. Great collation, guys. Real great. We have Paul Ranheim, Bobby Cup, Trottier, Scrudland, and Cullen. What a shit pack that was.
You got your Dave Barr. Can't go far without Dave Barr. You got your Rick Tolsche. You got your Glenn Healy. You got your Gary Lehman. You got your Peter Eng, right? You got your Gary Galley. You got your Ed Baffel, Steve Duchet. You got your Adam Graves. You got your Peter Kilma. You got your Phil Bork, the other Ray Bork.
The other white Bork.
You got your Ace Bailey benefit game, the first All-Star game. How about that? You got your Gary Gailey. You got your The Kid line. Shut up. You got your Kirk Muller.
Kirk Muller. Is this a 900 card set?
It seems like it.
We're deep into these thick cards, and we're like, all right, we found another 9 cards we've never seen before. Zarly Zalapsky, Frederick Olofsson, Wendell Clark, Terry Karkner, Bob Asensa. There we go. So you guys can see that. Dave Ellett, Bill Ranford, Mikhail Pivonka, Dave Poulin, Sergei Fedorov. That's actually a name that people care about. How about a Ray Bork All-Star card? Sure, why not? Rick Tocchet, Garth Butcher. How about a Luc Rabatai All-Star card and Bill Ranford?
Bill
Ranford.
You got your Bruce Driver. You got your Sean Burke. You got your Joel Otto. You got your Bradshaw. You got your Trevor Linden and your Jeff Brown. You got your Bob Ramage on a rampage. What?
That is a cool name. If it was Rob Rampage.
Yeah, that would be great.
I'd be like, what are you, a fucking...
Got your Craig Janney. That's Allison's dad.
Like a roller derby name.
Adam Oates. Brian Scrudland. Who are you, old man? Gordie Howe. Ever heard of him?
Yeah, you have.
Got your Andy Moog. He invented that synthesizer everyone uses. You got your Phantom Joe Malone. Not real.
My God, look at that, man.
He's a ghost. That's why they call him Phantom.
Did they take that picture at his funeral?
Joe Murphy, Dave Christian. They took it at his seance.
Paul Isabert, Todd Gill, Curtis Leshishin. Why do I have to keep getting this son of a bitch? We have Patrick Flatley, Vince Damphouse, Asa Tikkanen, Bob Sweeney, Peter Svoboda, Ron Hextall, Sergio Mamesa, Teo Fleury, All-Star card. We have Captain Hockey Face, Krije, Rowanek, and this guy who put on all of his hockey gear so he could sweep the front steps. You cannot tell me this son of a bitch is not sweeping the front. It's bricks behind him. There's nothing there. Is that how hardcore hockey was back in the day?
Yeah, just brick
the walls were bricks. Oh, we got boarded, so he's, dead.
All right.
And no helmets.
You got your Pat LaFontaine.
Great card.
You got your David Volek. You got your Mark Osborne. You got your Stephen Finn. You got your Owen Nolan. Patrick Roy from the Succession family. Mike Ridley. You got your Paul Cavallini. You got a Ken Hodge. You got another Ray Bork for that ass. You got a Yves Rossi. You got a Brett Hull All-Star card. I think
Nice.
that's what's happening. Another Sears Portrait Studio. Joe Sakic, also an All-Star. Darren Shannon and Brett Hull, baby.
Brett Hull, baby. All right. Time to see what we've got, what we're going to do here when we open these cards and we tell you what the names of these players are, like Cliff Froning and Joe Sakic. That's a good card right there. We love to see it. He was a Nordique before that team fucking died. Murray Craven, Phil Housley. I mean, they didn't die. I guess they became the Avalanche.
They died in a plane crash.
Ron Tugnut. Gary Galley. Ed Belfour. This is a great goalie pack right here. Mark Tenorti, Adam Graves, Peter Klima, Gary Suter. How about Brett Hull holding a trophy? Gary Galley, Trevor Linden, and Kirk Muller.
All right. You got your Ed Olczyk, went on to be the lead singer of Live. You got Brent Ashton, Mike Krushelniski. You got your Kjell Samuelson. You got your Micah Ricci. You got a Mike Layler. You got your JJ Dagnall. You got your Rod Langway. You got your Chris Terreri. You got your Tom Barrasso. How about a Mike Vernon? Why not a Brian Hayward while you're at it? I've heard of that guy. Mark Messier.
Marc Messier.
You got the Modern Arena, Pat Verbeek. Around the time of the last NHL playoffs, they were showing this commercial with this guy, and I did not know who he was, but I was like, I bet that's Mark Messier. Like he
like
just
a bald guy with a Messier face.
He just had, and it was. I looked it up.
I've been looking up most of these cards. Not what you're really looking for. Apparently, is the Pat Falloon rookie card.
Oh wow,
which we haven't seen. Dave Barr, Rick Tochet, Glenn Healy. He might be in like, because this is series 1. Maybe it's like series 2.
Oh sure.
That Gordie Howe you pulled is worth a little over $1. So
whoa,
Pal Elklin, Patrick Roy. We have Ridley, Duchesne, Ken Hodge, Ray Bork, Phil Bork, bunch of dead guys.
They're ghosts.
Joe Sakic, Patrick Roy, and the Pro Set Player of the Year award goes to Brett Hull.
Good for you, Brett Hull.
Good for you. Good on you, Brett.
About time you won something.
Yeah.
All right. As all packs start off, you got your Peter Zezel. You got your Tom Fergus. You got your Randy Velashek. You got a Claude Lemieux. The other Lemieux.
The other white Lemieux.
Gary Nyland. You got your Russ Courtnall. You got a Dave Gagner. You got a Mike Murphy. You got a John Druce. You got a Martin Galino. You got Scott Stevens. You got the fucking Penguins. You got Doug Bodger. Oh, another Cam Neely. All right. And you got your Rob Zettler.
Zettler.
You fucking suck, Zettler.
How about Pat LaFontaine, David Volek, Mark Osborne, Stephen Finn, Eric Weinrich, Mike Lawler, Douglas Cavallini, bunch of people you do not give a shit about. How about these dead French fucks? Yeah, look at them. Will you tell the story about the time you ever...
No. No.
Mark Messier. We have some more dead people, sepia toned, and Pat Verbeek.
Please note, every time you ask me to tell that Suge Knight story, you are asking me to essentially put my life on the line. I get that he's in prison, but he has friends.
Yeah, they have phones in prison, man.
Yeah, they're called gangs for a reason. There's a lot of people in them. You got your Brian Fogarty. You got your Alexei Gusarov. You got your Mark Howe. You got your Joe
Nieuwendyk.
Baba Sansa.
Stop it.
I'm Brian Bellows. You got your Thomas Sandstrom. You got your Neil Broughton. You got your Stefan Richer. You You got your Glenn Wesley. You got your Mark Reshy, Dale Howardchuck, Adam Creighton.
Yeah, you punched the camera.
I sure did. I'm so excited
like
about
a hockey player.
So excited about that Neil Wilkinson and another Terry Sawchuk. Looking like
him,
he's
yeah. Eating the ice. That's the only way they could eat back then. All right, we have Ed Olchik, Brent Ashton. This is my last pack, by the way. These Mike Krashelski, Kel Samuelson, Stefan Mathieu, Russ Courtnall, Dave Gagne. These are all people we haven't seen yet. Rod Langway, John Druce, Martin Jelinas, Mike Vernon, Brian Hayward card here, Doug Bodgett, Darren Shin, and Rob Zetla.
And my last pack, you got your Pat LaFontaine.
Excellent.
Craig Ludwig, Doug Brown, Dave Masson. You got your Vincent Damphouse. Bob Kudelski. You got your Scott Stevens. You got your Kelly Hrudy. You got your Ulf Dallin. You got your Kelly Kisio. You got your Craig Cox. You got your Rob Airy and your John McClain and your Bill Barilko and Dick Graham.
Graham.
His name's Dick.
His name's Dick Graham. You guys want to open some basketball now?
You know, basketball is my favorite sport. I love the way they dribble up and down the court. That's actually just a line from a song.
I was going to tell you that's a rhyme. Now, I don't know if we're looking for...
It's a song called Basketball.
We shooting basketball. We're shooting basketball. How is this supposed to open? What the hell?
I have no idea.
They did it wrong. There's no real... This one was loose. This is the inaugural edition of Skybox.
You can tell. They were still figuring out...
They didn't know how to make a box.
Yeah, they were still figuring out boxes at that point.
Well, here, Adam. Take this. All right. And there we go. Adam, you want to start basketball first?
Sure. And again, thank you to listener Ben for sending this box and the hockey box that we just opened. It better be even. Jeez. Well, whatever's in here is shredded because I could not open this pack. All right. Oh, love to see it. BJ Armstrong.
I bet you do. I bet you do love to see it.
Jim Peterson, Mike Brown, no relation. Adrian Caldwell, Mark Jackson, minus the Menendez brothers. Scottie Pippen.
There you go.
Greg Anderson. Ed Pinkney. You got your Sidney Lowe. Antoine Carr. Dale Ellis. Eddie Lee Wilkins, the other Wilkins. You got your Robert Reed. You got your Bill Hanslick and boo.
We do not like him.
Karl Malone.
We have Nate McMillian. How about Terry Teagle? How about Sam Perkins? How about all these people? Oh, finally, a name you've heard, Charles Oakley. About time we get a... Never mind. Scott Hafner, Del Curry, Tyrone Corbin. How about somebody who played more than a season and a half? Derek McKee, Frank Cornett, Moses Malone. I had to babysit him. He's one of the players that I had to watch.
Oh, yeah.
When I was working on that NBA bumper. David Greenwood, Jerome Richardson, Brad Davis. Yikes, Reggie Lewis. He died at the same time Roseanne's mom died on the Roseanne TV show. Because I remember I was watching that, and when she was like, my mother died, and then Reggie Lewis had died. And Jeff Martin.
All right. You got your Mark Akers. You got your Buck Williams. LaSalle Thompson. You got your Daryl Walker. You got your Chris Morris. You got your Sam Vincent. I just bought a graded Sam Vincent card because it has Jordan on it wearing the 12
the 12,
jersey.
yeah.
Greg Grant, Caldwell Jones, Bill Wennington, Xavier McDaniel,
The X-Man, baby.
Checklist, Dave Hoppin. That's a good basketball name.
Dave B. Hoppin is more like it.
Scott Hastings, Daryl Griffith, Vernon Maxwell,
And Michael
Yeah.
B. Jordan.
Yeah, am I missing something? Where the like did all of the stars take 90 and 91 off?
Are there all-star packs somewhere? Tom Chambers. I got checklist. Okay, I'd take umbrage with the fact that this checklist has like 30 people on it. They're like numbers 65 through 96. It's like you guys are filling out your set here.
Yeah.
Richard Dean Anderson, you know who that is. James Edwards, Jeff Sanders, Buck Johnson. Is this like an alternate universe? First off, though, this card design fucks.
Yeah, it's a really cool
That
card.
is awesome looking.
These cards in general, I like the way they
Yeah.
look.
Oh, look, a name. John Stockton.
Boo.
Getting ready to.
Nice fundamentals, bitch.
Yeah. Doing a crisp chest pass. Jeff Grayer, Vern Fleming, Charles Smith. Oh, here, look at baby Danny Ainge playing for Sacramento, being like, maybe I should have played baseball. Michael Cage, John Konchak, and Byron Scott. Man, what a bunch of turds, huh?
Yeah. And speaking of, you got your Tellus Frank. You got your Michael Anslin. Oh, James Worthy. He was one of my dad's favorite players. Moses Malone. We've heard of him. Will Purdue, Chicken Magnet. Purvis Short. Never nervous Purvis Short. You got your Scott Brooks. You got your Eddie Johnson. How about Azarno Paspali? Huh? Herb Williams. Huh? Chris Mullen. He was good.
Chris Mullen, there you go. There's somebody that was actually decent.
Got another stupid checklist. Bill Cartwright, weirdest jump shot in the game. Mike Smrek and Eric Johnson. That's also a pretty cool design.
Yeah. Yeah, they have very like HBO bumper in the 80s. And
Yeah.
Pete Myers, Ron Anderson. Oh, Jeff Hornacek. There you go. Look at this guy. Look at that fundamental jumper right there.
Yeah. And those shorts.
Yeah. You get 80 a game back then with that. Johnny Moore, Randy White. Oh, what a sassy photograph they chose to use for Randy White.
Oh, yeah. Hand on the hip.
Meanwhile, Kevin McHale doing like a box out basketball move here, looking great. And meanwhile, poor Randy White is like, I'm on what team now?
Yeah.
The
It's
Mavs.
Like, but first, coffee.
He's got like all these like it's wine o'clock shirts on and stuff. Just a real sassy bitch right here, Randy. How about John Paxson? That was a fun name to figure out when I was a kid. How about Sarunas Marsilionis? You know, from Rome. Bobby Hansen, Larry Smith. How about this huge giant piece? They even have him doing a foul. They have this huge piece of shit doing a foul. I know people that and Isaiah Thomas. This is Bad Boys.
That's a neat card.
I have somebody on my Patreon in the rookie card tier that specifically has Bad Boys Pistons as their likes. So surprise, you're getting those in the mail, buddy. Larry Chris, I'm not even going to try to say that. It'll probably sound wrong. And Dwayne Farrell.
All right. You can never have enough Buck Williams or LaSalle Thompson or Darrell Walker or Chris Morris or Sam Vincent for that matter. How about a Greg Grant? How about a Caldwell Jones? That sounds like a realtor. Bill Wennington. You got your Xavier McDaniel.
I had a pair of his shoes when I was a kid. The X-Man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Another Dave Hoppin. Another Scott Hastings. Daryl Griffith. Vernon Maxwell. Dan Shays.
You Dan Shays. How about Michelle Thompson? How about Kenny Walker? Sorry about the card placement there. How about this one? Here's somebody probably, in my opinion, the most glossed over of that era. Hakeem Olajuwon.
I mean, he gets some respect.
People don't talk about him the way they talk about Jordan, Bird, Thomas.
No.
John, and he was dominant.
He sure was.
Rod Higgins, Harvey Grant, Roy Hinson, Otis Smith, Bob Thornton, Frank Burkowski. being under attack by laser beams. Anthony Jones, Terry Cummins, another ridiculous checklist. Spud Webb, though.
That's a nice card.
How about a nice little Spud Webb to get you through the game? How about a Billy Bedford and Michael Adams?
Now, this card, it's not a super valuable card. It won't mean much to most people, but oh man, I loved Hersey Hawkins. And here's why. He played for the Bradley Braves, which is the big college in the town where I grew up, Peoria, Illinois. And his final season with the Braves, they went undefeated and made it to the NCAA tournament out of the fucking Missouri Valley Conference. And he was my favorite player. I watched every Bradley Braves game that year. And I met him at a Peoria Chiefs game. He was on the field taking pictures, and my dad was like, just go through the fence. Because they had like part of the fence open and there was no security. And he was like, just go out there and fucking get an autograph. So I did it. And
That's awesome.
Hersey Hawkins was very nice. So I'll save that. I also I was in Scholastic Cup, which is like Jeopardy for kids. And I was competing in one of those, and Hersey Hawkins was on, I don't think the cover of Sports Illustrated, but they did a profile of him while he was still with the Braves.
Oh, cool.
And it like sold out everywhere. And my dad fucking found me one. And when I was in the middle of competing, he like walked in and held it up.
Oh, we like that.
It was great. Anyway, Willie Anderson's bitch ass. I don't know you. Adrian Dantley. Oh, that's a decent card. Patrick Ewing. So there were stars in the league at the time.
Okay, yeah.
Brad Sellers, Michael Williams. We love a Manute Bowl. Furl Bailey. Anthony Bowie. David's bro. Jack Sycamore.
David's broy.
What? I don't get it. J.R. Reed. Billy Thompson. Joe Klein. Who doesn't love a Joe Klein? And why are these upside down? Are they special? Todd Murphy. Hey, look at the spelling on Todd.
Adam Todd Murphy right there.
His name means death. And Vinny Del Negro.
Damn right. So we're looking for, it looks like Kendall Gill and Derek Coleman rookies.
Okay, so this was a rough year.
Not great. Now I'm looking through and I'm like looking at what the cards are that are of any value, and it's not looking great. LaSalle Thompson, Fred Roberts, Danny Young, Dana Barros. That's Sigourney Weaver's character from
Sure.
From Ghostbusters. Blair Rasmussen, Winston Bennett, Steve Kerr. A lot of Cavs showing up here. A lot of Cleveland Cavaliers showing up right here. Wait, never mind. I thought this might have been his rookie, but it was not. Whoopsie. How about an Irvin Magic Johnson, though?
Oh, there we go.
Good.
He's a player.
Ryan Rosen, Kenny Smith, Mike Sanders, Mike McGee, Larry Drew, Johnny Newman, and Bernard King. That's the Stand By Me guy.
You got your Maurice Cheeks. You got your Rolando Blackman. You got your Otis Thorpe. You got your Eric Lechner. Oh, Mookie Blaylock.
Is this his rookie?
I don't know.
No.
I have a couple Mookie Blaylock rookies from a different set. Yeah, it looks like it might be. Interesting fact about Mookie Blaylock. Do you know what I'm about to say?
His name is Mookie.
The band Pearl Jam, their original name was Mookie. And the reason their first album is called 10, it's Mookie Blaylock's number.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That is actually really cool.
Yeah. So you'll see his cards on eBay and it'll say Pearl Jam in the description. And that's why.
Yeah.
Terry Catledge. You got your Leonard Copeland. You got your Harold Presley. You got your Paul Mokeski. I mean, you got a Charles Barkley. That's a good card.
That's not a terrible card.
Rex Chapman. He's good at social media. John Long. You got your Jerome Lane. You got your Nate McMillan. He's a coach now. And Terry Teague. Oh, TT. Oh, TTs. Oh, fun bags, we call them.
Oh, Titty basketball. What?
Tits.
All right. We have Brad Lawhouse.
Lawhouse.
Moses Malone, Tyron Curran, Rodney McCray, Derek McKee, Frank Cornett, Grant Long, David Greenwood, Jerome Richardson, Brad Davis. Everybody out. This guy's dead. Reggie Lewis, dead again. Sorry, bud.
Dead.
Fucking dead.
How'd he die?
He fucking had a heart attack on the parquet
Oh,
floor
that's
of the
right.
Boston Garden.
Yeesh.
I know. Jerome Kersey, Tellis Frank, and Michael Ansley.
All right. You got your Alvin Robertson. You got your Dwayne Farrell. You got your Jean Williams. You got your Pete Myers, looking like a Pete Myers. You got your Ron Anderson. You got your Jeff Hornacek. You got your Johnny Moore. You got your Randy White, looking sassy as ever. Is this the exact same card?
Yeah.
Or exact same pack? Because now here's Kevin McHale.
Yeah, might be.
You got your checklist. You got your John Paxson. You got your Sarunas Marchilonis. You got your Bobby Hansen. You got your Larry Smith, and you got your Bill Lame beer. Take that for your thing.
Another one for the thing, yeah. So yeah, there are 2 Skybox sets. There's Series 2, which it seems to me is the one that has the Jordan in it. Boo. I'm guessing that meant because they got the push from the inaugural edition.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, people are going to buy this because it's inaugural, and then we got to get people to want to buy Series 2. So let's put a Jordan in there. Larry Neese, how about the best player on the Heat for literally decades, Ronnie Cycli?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody liked him for half a minute. Stacey King, John Bagley. Oh, here we go. Detlef Schrempf.
Hey.
Here we go. That's somebody that matters. This might have been his rookie season, too. It was not. All right. Tim Perry, AC Green, Brian Quinnett, Danny Manning, Joe Klein, Steve Collier, Derek Gervin, Jaron Reynolds, Hersey Hawkins,
Yay.
Adam Todd Brown's best friend. And then we have a nice little great looking card of Willie Anderson.
Yeah, these cards are really cool.
They look great. They're certainly of their time.
Yeah. Sean Elliott. That guy had a kidney transplant. Roy Tarpley. Tom Chambers. Tom Checklist. Richard Anderson. James Edwards. Jeff Sanders wearing the 4-5. Buck Johnson. Alex English. Juan Stockton. Jeff Grayer. Vern Fleming. Hey, Vern. Charles Smith. Danny Ainge. And Michael Cage. Look at the Jerry curl on that guy.
Look at that.
Love it. Love it. He looks
Soul
like
glow.
Yeah, he should be singing for Gladys Knight.
All right. We have the worthy man himself, James Worthy, and Moses Malone, and Will Purdue, and Purvis Short. This is a good little guy. A good little pack. Scott Brooks decided to show up and have a little dunk face before ruining the pack. Eddie Johnson, Zarko Paspali.
Sure.
He escaped war to play basketball. Herb Williams, Chris friggin' Mullen. Put him in the good stack. Right? He was good. He was on the All-Star team, right?
Chris Mullen?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was great. He was on the Dream Team.
Dream Team, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Mike Smrek, Eric Johnson, Ricky Green, and can't have Mullen without a little Tim Hardaway.
Keep the crossover. Jim Paxson is who that is. John Battle. You got your Winston Garland. You got your Mark West. You got Michael East. Nope, that's Michael Thompson. Sorry. You got your Kenny the Jet Walker. You got Akeem Olajuwon. That's a good card. I'll keep that. You got your Rod Higgins, Harvey Grant, Roy Hinson, Otis Smith, Bob Thornton. God, I keep punching the camera.
Why do you hate the camera so much, Adam?
Oh, the camera loves me. Frank Brakowski. That's a good basketball name. Anthony Jones and Terry Cummings.
Dre is here to drop basketball knowledge on you too. He's a basketball nerd. I think we're probably not going to do baseball after this, right?
Yeah, probably not.
If the small of my back is
Yeah, the
making any
people should have
requests.
told us what baseball
Yeah.
they wanted us to open.
And that's fine because we also have those PSA cards that next
Yeah.
reveal after this. So we have Tony Campbell, Cliff Robertson, David Wingate, Todd Lichty, Ken Norman, Tim Kempton. There we go. Dennis the Rodman right there. Tyrone Bogues, you might know him as Muggsy. This is a good pack right here. Glenn Rivers. I don't know if you know him by his other name.
Doc
Doc Rivers. Yes, that's right. This is a Doc Rivers card. How about Dyron Nix? How about Dan Maherly? This is actually not a bad
Marley.
How about it is Marley, right?
Yeah.
I always said Maherly. How about Vlade Divac?
Yeah, we've seen none of these players up to this point.
Yeah. Stuart Gray, Joey Dumars.
Oh,
Look at that. And Mitch Wiggins.
You got your Dwayne Farrell, something like that. John Williams, Pete Myers, Ron Anderson. Now we have seen all these players. Jeff Hornacek, Johnny Moore, Randy. He's Randy White. Okay, is this the exact same fucking pack?
Bad collation.
Yes, it is. It is the exact same pack, but with an Isaiah Thomas at the end.
Nice.
And that's actually a nice Isaiah Thomas. I like the way that looks.
Isaiah.
I like the cut of that jib.
How about an Eric Floyd? Yeah, how about a Derek Harper?
Do we know Eric Floyd's nickname?
Pretty boy.
Sleepy.
Oh, that's right. I did know that actually. If you don't like that, I can get you a nice Chuck Person.
Oh, do you want that Isaiah Thomas for your
No,
thing?
I got one. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have one. Yeah, I have one. It's literally right here.
Oh,
You can see it in the stack. If you don't like it, what's it going to take for me to get you to leave here in a Ben Coleman? No, the Rod Higgins is the latest Rod Higgins. Sidney Lowe, of course. As you guys know, I am an Antoine Carr salesman. The bits write themselves, Adam.
They sure do.
Dale Ellis, Eddie Lee Wilkins. How about a Robert Reed? I love that basketball players used to be able to look like they were high school principals. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Bill Hanslick. Boo. I'm not even putting him in the good stack. Jim Paxson and John Battle.
And yes, I think that is Vlade Divac's rookie card. I have the what is the other set? NBA Hoops. I have something like 8 Vlade Divac rookie cards.
Yeah, this is the 90-91 set.
They are worth dollars. Dan Shays. You got your Reggie Theus. You got your Jay Humphreys. LaSalle Thompson. You got your Fred Roberts. Danny Young. Dana Barros. Off center AF. You got your Blair Rasmussen. Winston Bennett. Oh, Steve Kerr. Magic Johnson. I'll keep that.
Yeah,
I'll keep you.
He
Go
did
over
have
there.
a Magic Johnson.
Right. I mean,
It got him AIDS and then it got him out of AIDS.
oh, this is Kenny Smith, Mike Sanders, and Mike McGee.
How about Rick Smits? It's Jimmy's brother. How about Mark O'Leary, Lester Connor, Sidney Green, Mike Kaminsky, Wayman Tisdale. Boy, would I have been not stoked on getting a Steve Alford or Jeff Malone.
You know, Wayman Tisdale is a musician now and has been for a long, long time.
How about a weirdly paper lost Mark Price? Look at it looks like there's space on the card.
Yeah, weird.
Mike Holton. How about Vinny Johnson, little VJ? Sedale Threat.
Great name.
That is a hell of a name. Kevin Upshaw, Mark Bryant, and then Mitch Bitch Richmond.
If I'm not mistaken, it's Sedell Threet.
Yeah, but not in my world. It's not. Also, these took a beating on the corners. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Jeez. All right. You got your Ricky Green. You got your Tim Hardaway. Is that his rookie?
It might be.
Because
yeah,
that
91.
NBA Hoops set, it's his rookie. In which case, I'll keep that. I got a bunch of
Should have
Hardaway
kept that in the
rookies.
good stock anyway.
Dominique Wilkins.
Oh,
Love it.
nice. That's a good one.
Brad Lowhouse. Moses Malone. You got your Paul Pressey, Drazen Petrovic. I believe that is his rookie. Rod Strickland, Fat Lever.
Oh, I love a fat lever.
Del Curry, Stephon's dad. Chucky Brown.
Oh,
Oh,
I guess
there it
we might have been a little
is.
bit off on the
There's
interpretation of
MJ for me, Michael Smith, Cliff Livingston, George McLeod. Oh, that's a pretty Michael Jordan card too.
It is. You should grade that one
I'm
just
gonna-
for fun.
Yeah, I'll get that. That's the thing. I send like Jordan and Ryan Sandberg stuff off to be graded just because I'm going to keep it.
How about Adrian Dantley? How about Patrick Ewing? Whatever that is. Brad Sellers, Michael Williams. How about a Warriors Manute Bowl?
Yeah.
Hell to the yeah on that. Thurl Bailey. Remember when he fought the fridge?
Yes.
I sure do. Anthony Bowie, Jackson. How about J.R. Reed? That's fun. Billy Thompson. How about Joe Klein celebrating a win while wearing the jacket? Joe was probably pissed that this was the card that they picked for him.
Yeah.
He's like, did you not get me with one where I'm playing the game? Todd Murphy, the Adam Todd Murphy, of course. Hey, I'm Vinny Del Negro over here.
Hey.
Steve Johnson and Kiki Vandeweghe, which is a male basketball player and not somebody on Vanderpump Rules.
Kevin Gamble Pump Rules. Benoit Benjamin. Oh, look at that Kurt Rambis card. I don't care how off center it is. That's neat. Mark McNamara.
This is the new pack.
Trent Tucker. Reggie Miller. Looking crisp, too. Keeping that. You got your Ed Pinkney. Liddell Eccles. Jack Haley. No, that's not who I'm thinking of. Scott Skiles. Derek Smith. Yui Blab. What a fucking name.
It's Uwe Boll before he started making video game movies.
James Donaldson. Mark Eaton. Rick Mahorn.
You're Rick Mahorn, whereas I am Delaney Rudd. Look at that. Look at that low squat, man. How about Sam Bowie?
Drafted ahead of Michael
Can I get
Jordan.
you Dave Corzine or Johnny Dawkin, perhaps? How about a Ralph Sampson? John Morton? Adam, you got your Jordan. I got my Bird.
Yeah, I
Jordan
like it.
versus Bird, one-on-one, baby. Craig Ello. How about Brian Shaw? Knew 3 people I went to school with that same name. Mark Aguirre, Olden
Polynice.
Tom Thelbert, Theodore Edwards. How about the Chief? Robert
Parrish. Nice.
And then Ed Neely's throat.
All right.
That's him in the 45. Big time. Look at the 40. He's showing off.
Oh, yeah. They just passed that jersey around.
I think your guy had the
Bulls.
42.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Jay Humphreys. You got your LaSalle Thompson. Donald Royal. Look at the basketball in that card.
It's
like a
basketball.
Cartoon basketball. Never Nervous Purvis Ellison. Sean Kemp. He's probably drunk in this picture. Glenn Rice.
Put that in your good stack, huh?
Michael Cooper.
This is a Sean Kemp rookie card, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because the NBA hoops. I have the Gary Payton NBA hoops rookie. He's like on the phone on draft day, and it's one of my fave cards. Joe Barrio Carroll. Clyde Drexler. Look at that fucking shot of Clyde Drexler.
Look at that.
That looks nice. Kelly Trapuka.
Got to send that up to John Gorley.
Kevin Willis. Oh, yeah. Gary Grant. Kevin Duckworth. And Terry Davis. Send John Gorley that Kevin Duckworth.
I'll send him this Winston Garland Clippers card. Mark West, Michael Thompson, Kenny Walker. We got an Akeem. We always love a good Akeem. Rod Higgins, Harvey Grant, Roy Hinson, Otis Smith, Bob Thornton. Looking like he's realizing he doesn't belong on the floor here. How about Frank Brickhowski? Anthony Jones, Terry Cummins. We got a checklist followed by Anthony Webb. And here's something I noticed when I opened the pack. I dropped the card.
You dropped the card on the floor. You threw it on the ground.
It says Spud
Oh,
back there. Good for him.
cute. Very cute. All right. You got your Steve Johnson. Looking like he is the NBA's dad.
That's a nickname for a peeper.
Kiki Vandeweghe, Charles Jones, Walter Davis. Ooh, baby. I like it. Raw. David Robinson.
Ooh, the Admiral. 2 years out, right?
Yeah. Well,
He's 89-90.
yes. There's only one. I'll keep it.
Still put it up there.
Keep
Yeah,
it.
it's great.
Armin Gilliam. You got your Alexander Volkov, Tom Garrick, Wayne Cooper, Orlando Woolridge, Gerald Wilkins, Terry Porter, Vern Fleming, Tom Hammonds, and Dennis Hop's son. He's got them. That's why he's in the NBA.
Why he's got an MBA. How about John Sunvold? How about Ricky Smits? How about Donald Royale with cheese? Never nervous Purvis. Got my own little Sean Kemp rookie card to get me through the day. Can't get greedy and just give one to Adam. We got to have one for me too. Glenn Rice, Michael Cooper, Joe Barry Carroll. I got a Clyde the Glide as well. This is a good one. I'm going to send it to him first. Kelly Tripucka, Kevin Willis, Cary Grant, famous actor.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you I pulled a Cary Grant?
Yes.
Box
top.
Yeah, a box topper relic card from what's the one?
Allen and Ginter?
Yeah, no, the Golden Age, Panini Golden Age, that Dre sent when we were doing the promotion for with Mark Akers, by the way.
All right.
For the searching for Bobby Fischer.
Larry Kristnawiak. You got your Dwayne Farrell. You got your Sam Mitchell. Greg Kite.
Nice.
Danny Ferry. Just suited up.
Draft card.
Rory Sparrow. John Sally.
Yeah, he played in Italy last year. That's cool. I like that card.
Yeah. Gerald Henderson. Kevin Johnson. He was good in his day.
That's a cool color.
Yeah, that Brad Doherty's cool. This Dennis Johnson.
Card to DJ. DJ gets it.
Ron Harper. Byron Irvin. Sherman Douglas. Nick Anderson.
Mr. Anderson. How about Dominique, baby? Brad Lohaus. How about Moses Malone again, baby? How about Paul Presley? Drazen Petrovic. Strickland. How about a big fat lever? How about Del Curry? How about Chucky Brown? Adam, would you believe
a Michael Jordan?
A Michael Jordan found its way right there. Michael Smith, Cliff Livingston, George McLeod, Andrew Lang, and Jizzo Wolf.
All right. Sam Perkins in the Birkins. Charles Oakley of the Sunglass Company fame, obviously. Scott Hafner, Otis Thorpe. You got your Tyrone Corbin. You got your Rodney McRae. You got your Dennis McKee.
Andre Alvarez. Woolridge has played with the most MVPs of any NBA player. That is the most insane stat that you just had ready to tell us.
Frank Cornett. Grant Long. David Greenwood. Jerome Richardson. Brad Davis. Reggie Lewis.
He's got no heart. Can't make it in the league.
Jeff Martin. Jerome Kersey.
All right, there. How about Charles Jones? How about Walter Davis? How about the Admiral himself? Look at those shoulders. Christ.
Yeah.
Like a Navy man. Armin Gilliam, Alexander Volkov, Tom Garrick, Wayne Cooper, Orlando Woolridge, Gerard Wilkins, Terry Porter, Vern Fleming, Tom Hammonds, Dennis Hop's son. How about a nice Horace Grant, Adam? You want a Horace Grant?
I'll take a Horace Grant.
Do you want a glasses-less Horace Grant?
Yeah, I don't think because the thing that compelled him to wear the glasses, I think probably didn't happen by then.
Turner, yeah. His eyes were undestroyed at that point in time.
All right. Just now realizing we only got one Kurt Rambis. We got multiple Jordans, multiple Magic Johnsons, one Rambis.
You know why? Because he saw that one Larry Bird that I had and he got afraid.
John Konchak, Byron Scott, he was a stud. Larry Nance, he was also pretty good. Ronnie Cycli, Stacey King, he was fine. John Bagley, Detlef Schrempf, Tim Perry,
All you can eat shrimp.
AC Green, he was a virgin. Remember that? Very famously a virgin his entire NBA career.
What a nerd.
Yeah, right. Brian Quinnett, you got your Danny Manning, you got your Joe Klein, Steve Coulter, Derek
That
Gervin,
Joe Klein is such a funny card to me.
and Jerry Reynolds.
It's so funny.
All right.
How about Mitch Wiggins? Is there like an extra pack in that box?
Might have been.
I don't know. Sam Mitchell, Greg Kite. How about we got that dumbass Danny Ferry card again? Rory Sparrow, John Sally, Jared Henderson. How about a KJ? Brad Doherty's got that. Oh, yeah, this is the same pack as before. Ron Harper, Byron Irvin, Sherman Douglas, Nick Anderson, and Alvin Robertson. Perhaps the Nick Anderson rookie card. It is, Dre.
Yes.
Last pack, Adam. I don't know how I ended up with
Oh, geez. All right.
extra pack, but here we go. Oh, I just realized all of their nicknames are on the back because I got to find a Lafayette Lever card and look at the back where it'll just say fat on it. William Bedford, Michael Adams, Eric Floyd. Is he Sleepy Floyd or is that the other one?
Yes, that is Sleepy.
It doesn't say
Floyd.
Sleepy on the back.
Oh, interesting.
It just says Eric. Derek Harper, Chuck Person. Now I'm obsessed with the backs of these cards. Ben Coleman, Ron Higgins, and I just found that out now. Randy Brewer, or I just connected it. Randy, Quentin Daly, Craig Hodges. Oh, thank God for this last pack of nothing but a big old sack of shit. John Williams. I mean, we got, John Williams.
Famous composer. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to do the last of the PSA submission cards.
PSA reveals.
Do
you want me to go first so you can finish?
Yeah, that's fine.
We have the 2022 Bowman draft. Jackson Holiday, first Bowman Jam Mint 10.
That's a good one. It's listed for sale right now.
You can get it for 10% off.
Get it for 10% off.
Link/cards and use code UDon'tCards. Save 10% off your order.
This one's not listed yet, but it will be a little. Oh, never mind. That was Jeff's. I'll do both of these at the same time. 2 Caitlin Clarks, 1 PSA 9, 1 PSA 8. Boo. Might send that PSA 8 to Andy Sell. Big Iowa Hawkeyes guy.
There you go. Let him have it. How about we'll do another Jackson Holiday. This is a Donruss, and it is an 8. I think it's just maybe we should learn not to send Donruss.
I think so. I think so.
Just their QC is garbage. Sort of like Upper Decks Marvel stuff. It's
been that one came back a 6, right?
This is the 8. The other one you did last time.
Oh, that's right. Right. But on the bright side with Caitlin Clark, Gem Mint 10, Bowman Chrome, Gem Mint 10, and that one's a 9. But one of these 9s sold this morning.
Really?
Yes.
So, Adam, because you've been dropping a couple of stacks, how about I do the same thing with?
Yeah, and I'll talk about these.
The Kyle Harrison Bowman 2023 Chrome Prospects first Bowmans. You got a 10, a 9, and a 9 that is a yellow refractor.
That was a heartbreaker. Like, I wanted that to come back, a 10. Kyle Harrison is the San Francisco Giants' top pitching prospect right now.
Yeah.
And I got that of 75 yellow refractor on eBay for pretty cheap and was really hoping it would come back PSA 10. But it is a population 1 with none graded higher. So it's still the best version of that card that's out there right now.
Not so bad, is it?
And also one that I was disappointed. Remember, we opened those 2004 Upper Deck, and I pulled a Miguel Cabrera rookie. Came back mint 9. Wah, wah, wah.
Lame. You know, it came back a gem mint 10 though. Is this Mega Box Refractor Jackson Holiday first Bowman Chrome?
That's not a first Bowman,
No,
but
it's
it
not.
is
I took it back. I corrected myself. Check that out.
Damn it, Jeff.
It is gem mint 10.
Yeah, Jackson Holiday is the #1 prospect in baseball overall right now. That's how fucking stacked the Orioles are.
They're so good. Yeah.
Like they have Jackson Holiday coming up, Colton Cowser, who I think is in here somewhere. But for now, you know him as Shoes. It's Stan Smith. That is a Topps 21 Chrome Tennis Mini Diamond Refractor, PSA 10 of 125.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a very nice card. I was excited about that.
You're a very nice card.
I think I only got tennis cards left.
How
Yes,
about a
perfect.
Jace Young Donruss 2023 career stat line? So numbered of 377.
Yeah,
373. And that is a gem mint 10.
yeah, that's the only Jace Young that's come back as a 10 so far.
And it was Donruss of all things.
Yeah. This is another tennis card. This is an of 50 Guillermo Cañas, who I'm not all that familiar with, but look at that fucking card. I wasn't gonna not get that graded,
Yeah.
and it came back a PSA 10, baby. Love it.
You know, it didn't come back really great, and I can see why here in the grading. This Young card right here. Look at that corner.
Oh yeah, that corner's pretty jacked.
Did you do that, or did they do that and then they gave you a bad grade for it?
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't have sent it
A
with
lot
a
of
corner
people
like that.
seem to think that
Yeah.
PSA is making some goofs
Mm.
in that regard, but it's the Paper Prospects Fuchsia of 299. Came back a 7, and we know why. We're not going to be
It's a 9 in the Midwest.
confused about this.
This one I was very excited about. One of my favorite athletes on the planet, Coco Gauff. This is the Chrome Sapphire base card, Gem Mint 10. This is listed in an auction right now, and it's got a week to go, and motherfuckers are already bidding on it. Her cards sell.
So we have a 2023 Bowman Colton Crouser Chrome Prospects Refractor numbered of 499, and Adam, that came back a gem mint 10.
And what's fun about that, that is one of the first cards I pulled when we started doing this.
Hell yeah, dude.
And he has been sent back to the minors since, but he'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back.
He'll be back with Jackson Holiday. Just do the last Jackson Holiday. We got
Speaking
one
of
more
which,
of those.
we have another Chrome Prospects Jackson Holiday, and that is again a gem mint 10.
Mwah, love
We
it.
Love to see it. Good job,
And
Jack.
Last card, Yannick Noah. This is a blue refractor of 99.
See that.
Yannick Noah and came back Gem Mint 10. Yannick Noah is an interesting guy. He's probably now more well known as a musician and as the father of Joachim Noah, who won a national championship with the Florida Gators.
The Gators.
And then he played for the Bulls for a while.
He had a little baby face, right?
Yeah, Joachim Noah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little baby
His
face.
dad still looks like he's in his fucking 30s.
Yeah, man, that happens. Well, Adam.
Well, Jeff.
It seems to me like we are done. We are stacks
Dunris
on stacks on stacks of
Jeff. We're Dunris.
Dunris?
Yeah, like Donruss, but
Donruss.
we're done.
Look at those.
Look at them all.
Look at them all. That's some, and we got more over here that if I grab, I'll upset the balance here. But we're out of here now. My back hurts from doing this because we do it on a couch and we lean forward, and that's not the best.
We're gonna have to
Maybe
get
do
a
it.
different setup.
Yeah, we'll have to get one of those things where it's like we're sitting up straight and we have like the camera angling at an angle down that way. We just haven't yet because
Yeah.
Your studio got flooded out.
I mean, I'm not going to do the thing where we're not on camera.
No. But,
Fuck that. People need to
also,
see us.
Yeah. Yeah. But you angle it and set up straight, and it's a little bit less.
Someone go buy this Caitlin Clark card from me. All right.
Caitlin card.
I don't get it. But yeah, just a reminder, you don't even like sports cards. You can buy some of these cards if you do like sports cards at youdon'tshow.link/cards. Use code youdon'tcards at checkout to save 10% on your order. And that's all I got.
Yeah. Well, you guys, you can do that. I got that Adley Rutschman auto on Adam's store right now. You can get that, and the sale does apply to that. So that's very exciting. Adam, you don't even like sports cards.
Jeff, what?
And I had a blast. Did you have a blast?
I had a blast. People should take note. You don't even like sports is back.
Black.
We are in the midst of the Andre Agassi season.
We are.
So you should go listen to that.
I'm going away for a bit on a mini vacay, and I'll be back, and we're going to record a new episode for it. That's very exciting, isn't it?
I guess.
No, it is.
Yeah. All right.
It is exciting. You can also check out old episodes of You Don't Even Like Sports, going all the way back to Jose Canseco cast and the Dennis Rodman season and all that. Those are available for free. Adam, how would people access those?
You could go to, well, as far as those back episodes, everything is out for free right now, wherever podcasts are. Just go to, search You Don't Even Like Sports on your favorite podcast app. We also got a bunch of bonus episodes at patreon.com/unpops.
Yeah. All right.
So
yeah,
I guess you should.
I got other stuff too. At Hey There Jeff Rowe on social media, as well as on my YouTube, and you can get more information about my stuff there. But I don't feel like talking that much anymore, and we've been at this for nearly 2 hours. So bye.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. We love you. Thank you. Bye.